Welcome to another segment of the Curtis Zone. I, of course, your amazing host, Dylan J. Curtis. Remember to always tell you to hit that like and subscribe button because today we are doing yet another versus battle, and it's a very special versus battle because it was also a special request from a fan here on the Curtis Zone. Someone has asked me to do a versus battle on Alucard from Hellsing versus Blade from Marvel comic books, and I thought it was very amazing that someone made this request, so I'm doing it, alright? Remember, hit that like and subscribe button. And then for those of you who do not know how these versus battles work, I give you the stats of both characters who are going to be going up against each other in a theoretical battle. And I tell you who I think would win in the fight, but you, the viewer, leave in the comment section down below who you think would win in the fight. And as always, remember to always hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more of my bouncing pecs. Now before we get started, some news. It has been revealed from DC Comics, from the DCU itself, that Frank Grillo, who you may remember played Crossbones in the MCU, has been recruited to play Rick Flag Sr. for Creature Commandos. Now, some pictures have surfaced about him. I think they look cool, but that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? The next piece of news from the upcoming MCU film Thunderbolts, some new pictures have surfaced of a new look for James Buchanan Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier, for the upcoming Thunderbolts film. I think that it looks amazing. I can't wait to see what you guys think. Just, you know. The final piece of news from the world of Warner Brothers, some new photos have surfaced from Mortal Kombat 2, and it is definitely looking like Kano will be returning for Mortal Kombat 2 because I have seen his knife and the holster in which he holds his knife in this photo. So it is 100% sure that it is going to be Kano's going to be returning. Now let's get into this versus battle, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, remember, like and subscribe. Okay?
Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might.
Now the difference between Alucard and Blade is this. Alucard is 110% vampire. In fact, he is Dracula himself. So much so that he thinks that all vampires that come after him are beneath him. He considers himself the king of all vampires, which is why he kills them all. Now, everyone knows that Alucard is just Dracula spelled backwards, but the one thing we all need to know about Alucard is that he is 10 times stronger than any vampire that he comes across. Not only that, he has amazing speed, amazing agility, he has hypnotic abilities, he even has amazing skills in marksmanship. So skilled in marksmanship that he can shoot anyone from any distance. Also, Alucard cannot see in the daylight, but he is considered to be the greatest Night Avenger that you'll ever have the fortunate pleasure of coming across. He's also the deadliest enemy that you'll ever piss off. So yes, Alucard is a very powerful vampire. Now, even before Blade was played by Wesley Snipes, he was incredibly strong and incredibly popular character. So popular, in fact, that he went up against Morbius and fought him to a draw. He also went up against Wolverine and fought him to a draw as well. Now, Blade is considered to be the Daywalker. This means that he has all the powers of a vampire, but none of their weaknesses. One more thing you need to know about him is that he's also an incredible marksman as well. More skilled than Alucard because he uses more guns than Alucard. Also, Blade is incredibly skilled with all weapons associated with being a vampire slayer, including his signature swords that he uses on all vampires. One more thing you should know about him, I know I've said that before, but one more thing you should know about him is that he once became Sheriff Blade, meaning that he became the patroller of the vampire nation itself, including Dracula, Marvel's Dracula. So yes, Blade is incredibly strong. Now, this will be a close fight. This will be a very close fight, but in my opinion, the winner of this fight would be Blade. The reason being because Blade has been trained to fight vampires. This means that he can fight any vampire, including Dracula himself, and Alucard is just Dracula spelled backwards. He also is incredibly skilled with more weapons than Alucard. Even though Alucard has more powers than him, Blade is resistant to hypnotic suggestion. He's equally as fast as all vampires and equally as strong as all vampires. And he does not have any of their weaknesses, other than the thirst, of course. Other than the thirst. So yes, in my opinion, the winner of this fight would be Blade. Now that brings another episode of the Curtis Zone to a screeching close, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, always hit that like and subscribe button for more content from the Curtis Zone. Now, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to make a request for any episode, you want to make a request for a top 10, a how powerful would, a history of, a versus battle, a pull list, leave it in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Just remember, this episode is sponsored by Coastal Waste and Recycling, because as you know, your garbage powers someone's world. I will be back very soon with more episodes from here on the Curtis Zone. I ask that you hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you soon. I love you all. Peace.